Hi, I'm Henry White, and on the 25th of May, 2025, my grandfather, Fernando, passed away. Yesterday, on the 27th of July, we held his funeral. It wasn't actually a funeral, it was actually a remembrance. It's just that I consider it to be a funeral. I remember sitting down in my chair, looking at my phone, and watching some television. However, to me, it didn't feel like a remembrance. It felt like a remembrance party. People were talking about work and stuff. People seemed really happy despite the circumstances. And kids were playing outside and having a good time too. It was only when we had our feast that we began to start talking about him afterwards. We each said something about him that we liked or remembered about him, and I was quite nervous about what I was going to say. And then everyone began to start saying what they remembered and liked about him. It was really wholesome, and honestly, I was on the brink of tears listening to all of the fun accounts of him that people were saying and the experiences they had with him. Then it came my turn to say my piece. I was quite nervous because everybody was looking at me, and it was kind of awkward actually. Then I said my piece. Then, afterwards, I continue on with other people saying theirs. He had his own little table off to the side of the living room. It had a whole bunch of stuff. Photos of him when he was a kid, photos of his family, 2 flower pots, and from what I didn't know at the time, an urn. I was very fascinated by all of the photos on his remembrance table. I've never seen him young or middle-aged. I've always just known him as my grandpa, so I've seen photos of him that I've just never seen before in my life. When I said my piece, I brought up times when he was really generous, times when he helped me learn how to clean the pool, which I didn't know how to do before. He showed me other stuff about the pool, which interested me. And I'd known him as a really cool and chill guy. He would always be in his room, and he would be watching TV. That, or he would be out smoking a cigarette, and he was a really cool guy. And I'm really sad that he's gone. I don't know if I'm going to be making any more videos like this, any more storytime videos, but hopefully this will serve as a good remembrance video for my grandfather. So Henry White,